Hello from Bugeye guys. Today I'm going to take you for a drive in this spectacular right-hand drive Bugeye. This is a home market car and it's very rare for us to find one of these, so I was pretty excited to buy this one and then make it available for you folks because it basically looks like a very original UK market car. There it is when it was a rotisserie restoration project, which happened to be in Dubai. I'll get into the story of this car shortly. It's been on quite a long journey around the world, not under its own power, but it's a very original looking car. There's an ammeter added in the dashboard. You can see it there just to the right of the ignition switch. Other than that, it's pretty well a stock car and it sounds great. It's a 948 car with the original smooth case transmission, and it's pretty easy to get used to driving a right-hand drive Bugeye. You just have to practice shifting with your left hand. So what I like about this car is that it was owned by one family since I think 1975. We have the write-up on our website. Sounds really good. And you can wind this car out. It revs nicely. That's around 4,500 RPMs on each shift there. And it's a really nice tight little car. Well, so this one family, I think he purchased it in 1975 in England as a home market car, and people often ask me how many cars did they make that were right-hand drive, and I don't have an exact number. I just know that all the documentation says most of the cars were left-hand drive, and most of them were shipped to the United States and other left-hand drive markets. So there are very few right-hand drive cars. Some have been converted, but this being a factory right-hand drive car is really cool. And because it's not all molested and changed around, it's also, I think, really cool. I really like the fact that it just feels more British to be driving on the right side of the car, and it's just kind of fun. In fact, I'd have to say, if you like the attention that a Bugeye brings you, it's even more extreme when you're in a right-hand drive Bugeye. It just seems to fit the car and look the part that much better when it's right-hand drive, and people pick up on that. You get even more thumbs up when you're driving this car, and it's just very novel to go out for a drive in a right-hand drive Bugeye. And the brakes work really nicely on this car. There are drum brakes all around, and it stops quite effectively. That's the turn signal switch right above the key. If you're unfamiliar, I have a left turn approaching here. You can really throw these cars into the turns. This looks to be about 15 miles an hour. Maybe even 10 miles an hour, but still a lot of fun going around these turns. And a lot of nice exhaust noise revving the car and climbing a hill. And I think that more and more, I just really appreciate that at a low speed you can have so much fun with these cars. You don't need to be going 50 miles an hour and screaming through the neighborhood and attracting all kinds of attention. At a very low speed, you can throw these cars into the turns. They're tight cars, they're unibody, they're rigid, they don't tend to shake and rattle. At least when we prepare them, they're nice and tight when we send them on their way to their new homes. And you can enjoy the benefits of that by really having fun going out in your sports car and treating it as such. So this car was purchased, I believe, in 1975 by the current, or the most recent owner. They took the car with them from England to Dubai when they relocated for work. And when it was in Dubai, it needed a lot of work. It was a complete restoration there. It was a rotisserie restoration. They put it together quite nicely and were faithful to the original specs. And then the family moved to British Columbia, and they shipped the car from Dubai to British Columbia. They did a nice job. I mean, the car is extremely clean. It doesn't look like it's been packed into containers. Everybody's handled the car really nicely. It's an excellent restoration. I'm very impressed with what they did in Dubai. And I was able to fortunately purchase it from the the folks in British Columbia, and now we have it for sale for you here at Bugeye, guys. You can see more pictures on our website, and thank you for coming with me today.